Today we take a look at Monsters Incorporated, released back in 2001, about James P. Sullivan and Mike Wazowski, who are employees of Monsters Incorporated who are scarers of children. And meanwhile, when a door was not in, was still there, a little girl named Boo came to the monster world and scared everybody, including James P. Sullivan and Mike Wazowski, who decided to take care of her for the rest of the movie and find a way to get her back home. But Randall and another evil man has other plans for Boo, and Sullivan and Mike has to find a way to stop them. I already reviewed Monsters University in 2023, so it's cool to go back to Monsters Incorporated, which I think is a very, very good film. Honestly, I really enjoyed this film. I think it's funny. I think it's entertaining. The animation, like every Pixar movie, is spectacular. From the backgrounds, the creative character designs of the monsters, Boo, Randall, Sullivan, they look very well animated and well done. And from their textures, the colors of it, it looks really good. It's the idea of this is pretty unique, where monsters work to scare children, and but when a human comes to the world, they got scared, and one of them has to get them home, but one of them wants to do other evil plans to it. And I do like the voice acting from John Goodman and Billy Crystal. They fit those roles perfectly, and they bring some good personality to the roles, especially with Billy Crystal as Mike Wazowski, and Boo as well for some of the lines like "Kitty," the voice actors gives, and Steve Buscemi as Randall kind of steals the show for me. He's a very awesome villain. Maybe because I've been a fan of Randall for so long, and I think to this day, he's still a very cool character in this movie. He makes a very fun antagonist in this movie. And I thought that there was some great humor, like how Mike Wazowski is barely in the cover of the advertisements, or when Mike Wazowski gets hit by things and Boo laughs at it until she doesn't anymore, or when James P. Sullivan runs away from Boo at the beginning of the movie. I do thought the world building was very unique, where it's a world of monsters where they live normal lives, but they also a lot of their jobs is to scare children. And the world is basically has a lot of cars, food, and buildings and houses, just like our world, but with monsters. And I do like the chase. I thought the chase scene between Sullivan and Mike and Randall was very cool. Honestly, it was a very fun scene, and I thought the villain of it was interesting. Honestly, to say the least, especially given that who he is and what his motivation is. And I also thought the George thing 2319 was pretty funny, as well as the John Rasenberg snowman as well. I don't know how many people have noticed this, but I watched this on Disney Plus today, and I noticed that the credits are just have Sullivan and Mike Wazowski singing a song, when the original version, which I remembered, has a lot of the bloopers, kind of like Toy Story 2. But in this movie, but in this version on Disney Plus, they ignore it for some reason. Like, it's not there. I don't know why. I'm probably gonna look up after this review is done. But it's weird that they don't have the bloopers, like the one with Rex, where they replace a giant uh, mon- uh, chicken, I guess, with Rex, or when Randall goes to the is preparing for to scare children. The one of the walls that he did make him laugh. It was really strange. Um, but as a whole, the movie is actually pretty entertaining. I really enjoy Monsters Incorporated for what it is. So yeah, so let me know in the comments below your thoughts on Monsters Incorporated.